Welcome to CBS Mornings on this Thursday, October 28th. I'm Tony Dokoupil.
I'm Nate Burleson. Look who's joining us at the table, Michelle Miller and Jamie Yuccas.
We are in trouble.
We are ready to go.
Big trouble.
To today's eye-opener, your world in 90 seconds.
I am truly, absolutely concerned about the deficit of our country.
Oh, if paid leave's not in the bill, it would be devastating. It would be devastating for working women.
It's down to the wire for a deal on President Biden's social safety net bill with major compromises.
New questions about the tragedy on the Alec Baldwin film set. Officials say there was a real bullet in the gun.
I think there are some safety issues that need to be addressed by the industry.
Powerful tornadoes rip through the South, the devastating aftermath from extreme weather across the country.
Oh my gosh. And we speak with a hockey player who says he was sexually assaulted by an NHL coach.
You could never imagine being put in this situation by somebody that's supposed to be there to help you.
Authorities are still working to clean up after a train derailed near the Minnesota-Iowa border.
Goal of the year in the MLS.
A bicycle from Australia! Take a ball!
A Japanese company has just created a new hover bike that can fly for 40 minutes. If you ever happen to see me on one of those, you only need to know two things. One, I've become best friends with Tom Cruise, and two, my wife has left me.
A new Democratic proposal to tax billionaires is now on the table.
The proposal affects only people with $1 billion in assets or those earning more than $100 million in income 3 years in a row. Okay, here's a simple way to see if it affects you. Take your spare super yacht to your third house that's on the private island shaped like your own head. Look in your garage. If there isn't a spaceship in there, you're fine.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
Yeah, I think we're all fine, right?
Yeah, we're all fine. That's not too far off from being 100% accurate, but people think maybe next year I will be among the billionaire class.
Like we used to say in the locker room, you can't hide money.
No. Yeah. Well, actually, you can. People are getting pretty good at it. Welcome to CBS Mornings. We got a jam-packed show for you, and we got an extra-large table with Jamie Yuccas and Michelle Miller here.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We're glad to be here, aren't we, Jane? I am. I love seeing all of you.
You guys make us look better already, so I'm looking forward to the show. And we do have a jam-packed show today, including a tour of a new stadium unlike any other in the world that shares an important message. It's called Climate Pledge Arena, and it's going to operate using 100% renewable energy, zero fossil fuels. We'll show you how it's setting the new standard in sustainability.
We are also going to pay a visit to a farm today. Working the land, of course, can be hard, but also therapeutic, and it can pay. Our series on More Perfect Union looks at a place in Michigan where former prisoners are growing a lot more than just vegetables, and all of it was started by a man who was once in prison himself. But we are going to begin in Washington, where it is truly make or break time this morning for President Biden's social agenda. The president was supposed to leave the White House just hours from right now on a trip to Europe, but instead he's pushing that trip back a little as he tries to get a final agreement among Democrats on his Build Back Better package. Many of the most popular proposals in the bill appear to have been cut, including paid family leave and a tax on billionaires. Ed O'Keefe is at the White House for us. Ed, good morning to you. I don't understand everything about politics, but cutting popular things seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, we'll see, Tony. Good morning. The president expected to outline the framework of a new plan to pass his social policy and climate change agenda later this morning in a meeting with congressional Democrats on Capitol Hill.
Welcome back to CBS Mornings. I'm Nate Burleson here with Tony Dokoupil. Michelle Miller and Jamie Yuccas are joining us while Gail is off. Coming up this hour, Climate Pledge Arena. It's more than a name. It could be a game changer on how stadiums operate.
Maryland Governor Larry Hogan is a Republican who's gone against his own party on many issues. We'll talk to him about his state's rollout of vaccines for kids.
A farm in Michigan is planting the seeds of change by giving new opportunities to those who were once behind bars.
Military spouses are stepping up to help Afghan refugees, and they're making a big difference.
But first, here's today's eye-opener at 8.
We owe it to the president to move forward
Big compromises raise hopes for a deal soon on President Biden's agenda. He meets with Democrats today.
This caps weeks of prolonged talks among Democrats about the details of the legislation, and it's exposed deep divisions. And while they're on the verge of a compromise, it still seems like nobody's happy.
Families face devastation after powerful tornadoes in Texas and Louisiana.
For the next couple of days, Metro Atlanta is bracing for rains and heavy winds, but Florida could get it worse. People there could see tornadoes later today.
Many immune-compromised Americans may need another dose of the COVID vaccine next year. The CDC recommends another Pfizer or Moderna shot 6 months after the third dose.
The World Series is all evened up. The Astros beat the Braves in Game 2.
Altuve got another. And a road Texas welcome for Drew Smyly.
And pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon wine? The company says it's now making its own alcoholic beverage with mustard seeds.
Oh, sure. When Grey Poupon does it, it's high concept. But when I dunk my hot dog in a bucket of wine, it's a cry for help, and I'm asked to leave the stadium.
Oh, man, I don't know about that one.
I don't either.
It's my dream, hot dogs and wine.
Oh, yeah,
A little mustard.
together, sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not that wine. I mean, you can use it for cooking, I guess. You're a cook. You know what I'm talking
Took
about.
a little bit, but what a great commercial back in the day.
Oh, my
Grey
God,
Poupon,
yeah.
pulling
Best.
up in a limo.
And
Pardon
good
me.
mustard, too, by the way.
Good mustard.
Very good.
This is not an endorsement for Grey Poupon.
It's not. It's not.
We have not been compensated by the people at Grey Poupon.
It just adds a little flavor to the meal, just like you guys add a little flavor to the show.
Oh, yes. If you're just tuning in, we've got Michelle Miller and Jamie Yuccas.
We haven't thrown them under the bus yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, we still have an hour, okay?
Yeah, we
so
do.
stick with us. All right, now we begin this hour with a look inside the newest professional sports venue in the country and its game-changing design. Climate Pledge Arena just opened in Seattle, my hometown, and is home to the National Hockey League's expansion team. Amazon paid an estimated $500 million to name the arena, but instead of putting the company's name on it, Amazon decided to raise awareness about the effects of climate change. Ben Tracy shows us how the arena aims to be unlike any other in the world.
I mean, this guy's clearly a very talented actor because his face can sell ponchos and fragrance.
Exactly.
Right. That's any marketing is good marketing, right?
That's my point.
You shouldn't get the lawyer. Just let it happen.
It makes me wonder, we're so good at controlling our images today. You know,
Are
like
we?
we choose what we want to put out on Instagram.
Oh, that's
and then,
true.
you know, sometimes they get out of control. I wonder if there are any old pictures of you all out there. Which you had back in your hands.
Why are you all looking at me?
Didn't you used to work at a grocery store?
Grocery store. Yes, I didn't know we were going to bring this story up. And at 14, I had my big break holding feminine products up in a grocery store ad.
Isn't 14 a little young for that? You were a child actor too, weren't you?
Yeah, I did an after-school special. Yeah, my name was Marcus. Yeah.
And
Hold up, you were a hair model.
I was a hair model. Still am, they say. That's we'll see you tomorrow on CBS Mornings.
Still.